Hi guys! It's been quite a while since I've made a video with any speech in it, and I've been wanting to for a while, but I've been moving around, so all my recording gear has been packed down. However, I'm officially moved into a new place and I'm ready to make some new videos. In this video, I'll be drawing 4 official Disney princesses in the style of Adventure Time. I thought it would be a really good crossover since Adventure Time has quite a different take on what being a princess is than the traditional Disney princesses. And because I thought it would be a fun design challenge, especially with the new Mulan movie and the 4 upcoming hour-long Adventure Time episodes to be released this year. For each princess I've done 2 versions. One where I've drawn the princess with all the elements of her classic design, but in the style of Adventure Time. And then one version of the princess where I've changed up her design using elements of her original design and personality to create a character that would be more likely to be found in the land of Ooo. So, for the first princess I'm drawing Mulan. I've chosen to draw her in her warrior outfit because I feel like it follows the vein of both her character and Adventure Time. I've taken inspiration from Adventure Time from the outfit the warrior princess, aka Ghost Princess, wears in the episode of the same name. For the Ooo version of Mulan, I assumed she would be mutated from something, so what better than a branch of a magnolia tree? That's the kind of tree she sits under with her father in the animated movie, and its flower symbolizes Mulan and her growth. I've drawn her in the middle of her transformation, which is why I included half of her hair being cropped and half her face being painted. Mulan has a lot of dualism in her character and her plot, so it seemed fitting. I also decided to give her horns to emulate the magnolia branches, and I took inspiration for these from the Huntress Wizard and Clarence, which is the love of Ghost Princess in Adventure Time. The sword is the one Mulan has in her original design, and the outfit she wears in her Ooo version is her training outfit. I also decided to include MASHUP, but designed as a classic Adventure Time style dragon, much like the one we see in Memories from Boom Boom Mountain. I also looked at the outfit Bandit Princess wears for pointers. So, this is the finished Adventure Time version and Ooo version of Mulan, the Magnolia Princess. The next princess I'm tackling is Snow White. In an early version of the fairy tale the Disney movie is based on, her mother pricks her finger while sewing, making a drop of blood fall into the snow. When seeing this, she wishes for a daughter with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. Naturally, I wanted to represent the snow element really strongly in this design. When I was thinking of Snow White as a character, one character from Adventure Time came to mind. The Snow Golem, who is the protagonist of the Adventure Time episode called Thank You. I think the similarities between the 2 characters are quite striking. There's a clear connection to snow, of course, and they have similar gentle temperaments. They're both animal lovers and are good at communicating with animals, and it's fruit that catalyzes both of their stories. I gave the Ooo version of Snow White sticks in her head to emulate her hair and to emphasize that she's made of snow. I also wanted her to have a classic Adventure Time tiara, since she is the OG Disney princess. I also tried giving her some red color of the blood, but I thought it became a little too much. And that's it, the finished redesign of Snow White, the Snow Princess. Next up is Jasmine. Aladdin is definitely on my top 3 favorite and most nostalgic Disney movies, right up there with Hercules and The Little Mermaid. I actually considered doing a redesign of Meg from Hercules, but she's not an official Disney princess, so I thought it might fit better in a snub Disney princess video. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see some snub Disney princesses in their Adventure Time forms. I had a hard time finding out what to base Jasmine's Ooo redesign on. I ended up going with a cloud form based on the cloud people from the cloud party that we see in the Astral Plane episode of Adventure Time. I thought it was really fitting because of all the flying and floating imagery you have in Disney's movie Aladdin. The first time we see Jasmine, she lets out birds to fly away, and she has the carpet ride where she even catches a cloud. Flying is equal to freedom in the Aladdin movie, which is exactly what Jasmine longs for, so I wanted to make her wish come true. I also drew Rasha with a design based on Shuko's tiger from Adventure Time, and the widow's tiger from the human island. I've simplified Raja's design a lot, just as I have with all the characters, in order for them to look like they belong in the Adventure Time universe. They have to be more simple to make them easier to animate, which means eliminating some of their details. For Jasmine's crown, I embedded a stone in her head, just like the one LSP has. And that's it! Jasmine, the Cloud Princess. The last Disney princess I'm redesigning is Rapunzel from Tangled. She's one of the few princesses that has magic powers, so I thought I would make her a magic user. But as we all know, in Adventure Time there are strong links between magic, madness and sadness. So the magic is kind of taking over her and she's getting quite mad. I drew her hair in the braid that she gets done in the movie, and I included flowers drawn with inspiration from the ones that we see in Fran's hair in Adventure Time. I also wanted to draw Pascal since I drew animal sidekicks for the other princesses, so I drew him basically as a four-legged version of Gunther from Adventure Time. The Ooh version of Rapunzel has hair with inspiration from Finn's hair that we see in the great memeable moment in the episode To Cut a Woman's Hair. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I also took inspiration from the Fruit Witches from Joshua's Dungeon for her overall design. Rapunzel is, beside of her hair of course, known for her big green eyes, and in the end of the movie we actually find out that she has healing tears. For this element I looked at the crying giant we see in the Adventure Time episode Another Way, because he also has healing tears. I also looked at the music hole. I drew her eyes with these inspirations in mind, and I tried to look them both really big and really mad. I realized as I look over all the princesses together that I did quite similar poses for them in their classic design version. I guess the hands on the hip just communicates gumption to me. Rapunzel's dress is inspired by general magic user attires in Adventure Time, and it has the royal symbol from Tangled on it. I have to say that Rapunzel's design ended up actually being my favorite out of the bunch, while she was actually the last one I decided to do as kind of an afterthought. And before you comment, yes, I see the rogue line on her hand, but I unfortunately noticed it too late. So here we have Rapunzel, the healing witch of Ooh, which finishes our Ooified Disney princess lineup. What did you guys think of this video? I thought it was quite a fun design challenge since I love both franchises, and I'm considering if I should do the full official Disney princess lineup. If you want to see me do more videos like this one, leave a like and remember to subscribe and all that. See you soon!